Today's video is going to be my December favorites. Lies. It's going to be my November favorites. And I even sit here and believe that this year already flew by the way it did. I'm sure everyone's already saying that. We'll all probably be saying that next December as well. But yeah, so really quickly, I just wanted to share some of my favorite products that I've been absolutely loving recently. And the first item is this Korres face primer. It is the vitamin E face primer, and pretty much it is a moisturizing type of primer. I know before you were able to purchase this at Sephora, but I don't know where else you can get it now. I think it's just on Korres' website, but it pretty much comes out like a cream like this, and once you blend it into the skin, it's really nice and soothing. It makes your skin really smooth and feel hydrated as well. I am oily, so I still pair this up with my Hourglass Veil Primer because I swear by that and I will never probably stop using that ever. But it is really nice as a smoothing base and as a primer and as a moisturizer as well. I do still moisturize, but I like using that just for the extra vitamins. So the next face product that I wanted to share with you guys is my Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint by Hourglass, aka the Tinted Moisturizer by Hourglass. And this stuff is, oh my god, guys. If you have dry skin, this is absolutely amazing for you because it does contain the hyaluronic inside of it. Hyaluronic is actually going to gravitate any excess hydration from the air and bring it into the skin. So if you are someone that really has super dry skin or just likes to, you know, have super dewy looking skin, this is actually going to be the perfect product for you. It is full coverage, believe it or not. It is marketed, what was that? It is marketed as a tinted moisturizer, but the coverage on it, guys, the pigmentation is absolutely amazing, and I'm only going to squeeze a little bit out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I do have that currently all over my face, but look, like, hello. And it does give a nice luminous radiant look to the skin. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, full coverage, and it stays on pretty much all day. I have oily skin, but it does work well with the Veil Primer by Hourglass as well, and I just love it. The coverage is amazing, and I think a lot of people would really enjoy using that. So if you guys are in the market, especially now with these dry months ahead of us, I definitely would check out the Tinted Moisturizer by Hourglass. You can thank me later. Concealer, the main concealer I've been using a lot lately with a mixture of plenty of others. I've been obsessing over my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless concealer. Pretty much what I like to use this for is to color correct under my eyes because I do have some darkness under there going on. Under all this highlight, there's some shadiness, and I like to conceal it with this. It is really thick in consistency. You definitely only need a little bit. I've been using this bad boy probably for like close to a year now, and I still have a ton of product in there. It is full coverage, it is creaseless, so I even like to place it on top of my eyelid sometimes as an eyeshadow primer, and it's waterproof and it does last forever. Okay, so on to the rest of my face stuff. You guys are probably gonna be like, okay, but of course I have to mention my Mercier translucent powder. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I don't want to sit here and ramble too much on it because there is a lot of reviews, a lot of people just raving about it. I mean, I feel like nowadays there's not even one single friggin' video that you can turn on without someone mentioning this. This stuff is bomb, guys. It is bomb. It is amazing to bake. It's amazing to cook with. It's amazing to set your makeup. It does make your makeup stay on all day. It does mattify you, but not make you, what? It doesn't make you so matte that you look really super dry or like that cardboard box feeling. Unless you are extremely dry, then maybe you might want to stay away from it. But this stuff is just amazing, hands down the best translucent powder I have ever tried. And I definitely suggest this for a lot of people, especially if you're oily. Yeah, like there's just nothing else to say, but it's just, guys, it is amazing. Amazing. Next item has to be my Dim Light Ambient Lighting Powder by Hourglass. And oh my gosh, you guys are reflecting. And this is what this bad boy looks like inside the pan. Now, I know inside the pan it looks really, really scary. It looks super pink on some like weird occasions. But to be honest, guys, it is very neutral. A lot of skin tones can get away with this. If you are closer to really fair to almost disappearing on us, you can totally use this as a blush. For women that are a little bit slight darker than fair, into like medium to even deep skin tones, you guys are able to use this all over your face. What I like to do is pretty much apply all of my face makeup. So I'll do like primer, foundation, concealer, highlight, contour, all of that jazz, and then I'll take a nice big huge fluffy brush, swirl it into this bad boy, tap off the excess, and buff everything together. Some people do that technique with a regular face powder, but I prefer to use this because it gives you like that automatic filter look. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. I mean, but it looks gorgeous in pictures. Whenever I take photos, everyone's like, oh my God, your face, what do you have on? And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And come to find out, it's every time I put this all over my face, a lot of people think my face is like filtered. When they see me in person, they're like, oh my God, you really look filtered, like you look like a magazine cover. And I'm like, oh, thank you, it's Dim Light by Hourglass. So yeah, if you're looking for that automatic glow to the skin, that automatic filter look that you want to look like a perfect like Instagram picture, I definitely would suggest for you guys to try out the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders because they are absolutely gorgeous. For blushes, guys, there's not really much to talk about except I wanted to haul this. Yes, this is the Tarte Holidays palette, and oh wait, lies, it's the Bling It On Holidays palette. That's what I meant to say. And I've really just been absolutely loving this palette. This is the blush palette for 2015's holiday, and this is what the baby looks like. It contains these 5 beautiful shades. They're absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's one for everyone. There's pinks, there's neutral. I feel like this is more of like a neutral palette. But you still have like, you know, your bright, soft baby doll pink. We have your, it's more of like a rosy color. Then you have your neutral shade. And then you have like these peachier shades over here. But I feel like this palette is so universal. It definitely can be used on a multitude of skin tones. Multiple skin tones. I don't know how that came out. But I feel like this palette can definitely be used on a lot of skin tones. I've heard some people say that they didn't love it or it wasn't meant for everyone. But personally, to me, as a makeup artist, an actual makeup artist, I feel like there's a lot of skin tones that can get away with this as long as they use it properly. That is all, guys. Next item, my highlight of choice, you guys probably already guessed it, is MAC's Oh Darling highlighter. And of course, if you guys don't know what this looks like, then I'll show you. So this is what the Oh Darling highlighter looks like. If you guys saw my video from a couple weeks ago, I definitely hauled this, and ever since that, I held on to it for dear life. And then once I opened it, I've been a beast. I've been beasting it. And then the one day I was just like, you know what? I need to chill out with using it so much. So let me start looking through my collection to see if I have a dupe. And I think I found one, guys. I think I'm close to finding one, but we shall see. I don't know. It's just, this is really hard to dupe though. And I don't want to use this all up because I only got one, like I said in my last video. But anyways, yes, this highlighter is actually what I have on now. It is bomb, and if you guys can get your hands on this, I suggest that you do. Another highlighter, guys, believe it or not, that I've actually been loving is this one right here. This is the Vanilla Hider from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and yes, my contour kit is beat. Do not judge me, but I've actually been really digging this vanilla shade. It is a bit bright, like it's really kind of like on the pale side sometimes, and I bet you on camera it won't show like that, but in person it can definitely look a little bit pale, like a little too white, almost like crystal like, if you get what I'm saying. So what I like to do is just place some of this on, and then I'll top it off with Oh Darling. Ugh. The layering process of vanilla and Oh Darling together is, guys, I actually have it on now. What is up? Hello, I'm beaming all over the place from all angles, and I just absolutely love it, guys. So if you don't have Oh Darling, what I would suggest to do is probably like pair it up with like a gold eyeshadow and do the same thing. Layer on vanilla first and then apply like a warmer type of highlighter on top so that you can kind of get like the same effect. I know a lot of people, they weren't really too taken, a lot of people weren't into this highlighter too much because it just seems really like, I don't know, like it just doesn't work for a lot of people. But I feel like if you layer it, guys, especially women of medium skin tones, you can totally get away with this as long as you layer something that's a little bit darker. Say if you have a highlighter that's too yellow for you, mix it with this and then let me know what you guys think. Eyeshadow, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I've used it in a tutorial. This is the MAC Prolong eyeshadow in the shade Always Sunny. Now this is the color right here. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but just in case I didn't, I'm gonna mention it now. It's just a really nice camel-like color for the crease. It has a little bit of pink in it, but it's almost so, it's like a nice tan. That's what it is. Yes, baby. And I've been using this eyeshadow pretty much every day of my life. I even have it with this purple smoky eye that I have, which is really weird, right? You wouldn't think that I had this eyeshadow in here, but I do. It's just a nice perfect transition shade. I don't know if you can get this anymore, but I know that like your local CCOs and discounted stores actually still carry this eyeshadow. So yeah, if you can't get your hands on this one, I will show you my next favorite eyeshadow. This is by Motives, and this is in the shade called Love Me. And as you guys can see, it totally looks just like Always Sunny, just a little bit more subtle, I want to say. And it has a slight sheen to it compared to, I'm the worst watcher, compared to Always Sunny. So this is Always Sunny, and then this is Love Me. You guys can tell they're like definitely in the same color family. I just feel like the Always Sunny one, you have time to build as opposed to the Love Me one. A lip liner I've been loving is the HausOfDolls. I'm sorry, there's a man on the roof in the rain being a construction worker smoking a cigarette. How? Anyways, the lip liner I've been loving is by HausOfDolls, and it's in the shade Cinnamon. It is like that perfect neutral everyday lip liner that can be paired with anything. If I find it, I will insert a picture. If not, I will just leave a link down below. It is amazing, guys. If you haven't tried, I don't know why I had that face, like I look like I wanted to fart, but if you haven't tried any of the HausOfDolls products, I definitely would suggest for you guys to do so. It is owned by Natalie, who is a YouTuber as well, and she came out with her own lipstick line and lip liner line, and her lipsticks are, I love them. They're amazing. Her lip liner's amazing. Just check her out, guys. Lastly, well, second to last item is this Hourglass Film Noir mascara, and it's in the shade Onyx, basically black. And this is just a sample size. I really like this mascara, guys, because one, the wand is like super like skinny, and I like the fact that the bristles are tight, so it grabs every eyelash that you currently have and then it just pulls them together. It's not waterproof, but it is saline resistant, which is what your eyes are made out of. And what's awesome about this mascara is that it actually conditions your lashes. It's not one of those mascaras that are going to harden your lashes and then break them apart. They have vitamins inside of it, and it also is able to be layered throughout the day. You know how like most mascaras, once you do 1 or 2 coats, you have to like work fast, because then once it dries, it's done and your lashes are just like hard crust. This mascara isn't going to do that, and that's why I love it. Again, Film Noir by Hourglass. And last but not least is sorry, my hands are filthy. Last but not least is the Tarte Maraculous Maracuja Makeup Setting Spray. I was supposed to haul this for you guys, but once I got it, I couldn't put it down, which is funny because the first week I got it, I thought I hated it. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys know that I like thought I really hated it. But then once I started using it, I was like, oh my god, like this stuff is amazing. And it is amazing. I really love it, and clearly I love it to the point that it's almost done. I was supposed to return this, but I decided to just keep it because I don't know, I feel like it makes everything melt together. And if you guys remember, I did say back in the day, not back in the day, like a couple weeks ago probably, that I loved my Makeup Forever setting spray. That is my holy grail of setting sprays. I love that setting spray, but this one kind of comes close to it. I don't know, it just makes your skin look really natural. It definitely takes away like that powdery look if you have that look after applying makeup. I mean, it's bomb, guys. It really is. It is. I would definitely recommend this product to you. So that sums up my November favorites. I hope this wasn't too long. We are really ending this year, guys, and I really want to end this year strong. Let me know down below some of the videos that you guys are interested in. I plan on doing a lot of tutorials this upcoming week. Hopefully I want to do glitter looks, regular looks, everyday looks. I want to do it all. So leave your comments down below. You know what? I didn't even have coffee today. That's funny. I'm just really on another level. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.